Alrighty then. Retrograde. Hey, OPHICHUS. I ain't forget about you. Not at all. Okay. So, what events? I'm going to read a little bit. So, I went back in history uh, and try to find out a little bit about retrograde and Pisces. What happened? And it went back for JFK in 1968. Assassination of JFK. So it's talking about, okay, happy birthday. Hey, Galaxy. Hey, Mars. Mars. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Talking about the retrograde of Fucus. So it went back in history, the retrograde in Pisces for March. So most of March, most of the rest of February, the 26th through March. Hey, Lynn. No, I don't have I can't get a game, boo. Okay, I appreciate it, Mars. Okay. 19, let me see, what was that? Retrograde is going to last to February 26th to March 21st. So we might still get remnants of a whole lot of shit still been going on, still miscommunication. But they say it's supposed to be a different retrograde. Okay, I appreciate that too. Thank y'all. What y'all like when y'all come in, I appreciate it. This is a retrograde of imagination, artistic revival, and memory. Fantasy may have felt safer instead of reality. I'm thinking the games. Sadi, I didn't see your message. Taker. The old man, I'm watching you from prison. It's me, Diddy. You stupid. Y'all be tripping. Well, hey, Diddy, you might learn something. Fantasy may have felt safer instead of reality. Try to use understanding over projection. Tell others what you need from them. Don't assume or hide to make better bonds. Stop using escapism, fantasy, or to avoid the issues. Go back to the dreams, goals you wanted for you. In case you forgot, okay? This retrograde is supposed to be about. Take notes. You may have deja vus of things you forgot that was important, events. Neptune and Jupiter, Mars is going to play a significant role in this. This is going to be interesting for the rest of February and March. A lot of emotions, a lot of stuff. Still remnants of what's going on now. Read books, get lost in, take escapism, and help you, elevate. Between worlds, maybe read something you never read before out of the box, or something that you're interested in for your goals. Connect on a soul level. Find people that you can connect on a soul level. Avoid just, I met a Capricorn today. So many mixed signals about that. And I seen it in the reading that I was. And I told him. And he said, that's fantasy stuff. It was a Caucasian, white guy on a motorcycle. And I'm scared. I don't ride motorcycles. And it's not the first time I seen him. And, it makes me think that someone was, I'm suspicious, and my paranoia is up to the roof. I'm doing good that somebody sent them maybe. But anyway, we had an interesting conversation. Of course, he was looking, because I was walking around like I usually do. So you know, people assume that you know, gonna give up the draws, right? And that's what the reading said also after 6. So when he found out that wasn't happening, hey Brittany, we had a little conversation about different things, events, and I kind of like got him to thinking on some stuff too. But anyway, that was interesting. Okay. Read. Okay. Past. In the past, it was a lot of confusion. That's why I say remnants. Breakdowns. Underworld scenarios, bringing deep spiritual insights to the world. It could be good or bad. JFK got assassinated, what I was talking about earlier, in November 1963. A lot of technology issues. This is retrograde brings misinformation, high level diplomatic misunderstandings, murky waters. Okay, could that also to me could be storms or floods or just different things. A lot of more things happening, the remnants of it. Unresolved emotional issues, emails, missed texts, misinterpreted and mixed signals, uncovering secrets and scandals. Logic takes a backseat, creativity arises. Computer viruses and digital scams. Using more of your intuition now, empathy, and ability to navigate emotional, sometimes confusion situations. Now, notice they had the movie Woo on, and I was like, And they mentioned woo woo in the retrograde. So I looked up the movie. I hadn't seen it in a long time. And this is a little side note first. It says astrology putting spiritual meaning to things we don't understand. That's what it says. A romantic movie with Jada Pinkett, outspoken. She was an outspoken woman, confident. She's woo. She had a blind date. No, but she was on a blind date with Tommy Davidson, and he was a shy paralegal. The first date was a disaster, but they connected despite their polar opposite. He was real shy, you know, stern, straight head person. She was like, yeah, but you know, you know, and so she kind of took him out his shell. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, watching from home. Wait a minute, got a question came up. I don't know why they give us these crazy ass questions. Um, I'm gonna put, what are you watching from home? Yeah, okay. So that might be something to that. Yeah, opposites attract. What I was telling you about today. We're definitely from two different worlds. Definitely, but he was from New Orleans. He was from Louisiana, and I'm from Louisiana. That was he said he knew. So we can usually tell who's from Louisiana or not. Usually Louisiana people, like Texas people, you can kind of tell your people. Or he was a handler, because they said he was going to send me a handler. And he knew already where I was from. And he might have said he's from New Orleans because they told him I was from Louisiana. Very suspicious these days. Got to be, y'all. Please question everything. Okay, so she broke him out of his shell. She's more open than him. She awakens him. Opposites attract. Although different. Their social circles, their friends, but they search for a genuine connection. Weird, interesting. Hey, Cakes. Hey, Leah, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Um, although her friends is different, his friends is different, his circle where he goes is different, hers is different. They managed to make it work. Okay. Weird to me could be exciting, interesting, not boring. Stressful and sometimes violent calamities. She's a Virgo, he's a Scorpio. In the movie, they wasn't, their signs in real life. She's a Virgo, he's a Scorpio. So I don't know how them two fit. But anyway, I thought we'd do the rest of February to March. So it's supposed to be retrograde. Let's see the remnants of that. And hopefully when we get to April, it'll be a lot better. A little better. A lot better. I don't know. Something different. Okay. Something weird. Exciting. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. What's up? Also, I was going to use these. Let's see. Ophichus. A lot of y'all may not be born in Ophichus. A lot of y'all might be. Ophichus is interesting. They took it out the zodiac sign. And that is a very important point between Sagittarius and Scorpio. Because it's where you dot your I's and cross your T's before you come out the cocoon. Where you can be ready for the world. That's like a half-baked cake if you don't have a fucus stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. A little of these, a little of that. Okay, February and March. The remnants of this retrograde. So they say don't get operations. They say don't sign any contracts. Stuff like that. Don't make any sudden changes. That's why I say go back and kind of fix the past. Things that you might have forgot about your goals, careers, apologies, forgiving yourself, patting yourself on the back, loving you more, getting caught up in all the hoo-ha, the woo of things, right? So, yeah. I was going to split these. Let's see. It's a woo-woo-woo. And you woo-woo-woo. So, what we got forward to look for the rest of February and March. We got self-acceptance. Hello. It's going to be very important. It says release. Release a lot of crazy ass shit. It's going to be hard. First, do it to yourself first before you bring it to somebody else. Because you got to understand what you did and did not do from the heart, from a soul level, before you can even bring anything else to anybody else. If you don't understand you, then nobody else going to understand, and they're going to accept whatever you're saying, and they're going to think you fake. Hey, Mason. Hey, Heavy. I don't play them games, Bookie. Stop doing all that. Oh, okay. I told you I don't have any more nigga cards now. Nigga dome. You can't get a nigga dome. You can't get a nigga card right now. So don't put all that on my page like that, Heavy. Liberty. Okay? So, you're not telling me anything that I haven't heard before. Okay? Hey, Pure. Okay, so what? Y'all want me to call you a nigga? Y'all want to be that so bad, right? It's like crazy. I call everybody a nigga. I sure do. I don't discriminate the colors. You do something out of hand or whatever, I call you a nigga. All right, whatever. Some of my kinfolks is. Okay, we got childishness. Okay. Serious independency. Playful. Definitely what I got right now. So people gonna think it's funny to insult other people. And that's why I say it's time for you to get yourself together first and look at your own self in the mirror before you come at somebody else. Because you don't know what state of mind that person might be in. You don't know. Okay? Yeah. So catch yourself. Self-acceptance is key right now. Release all the negativity you have on yourself so you can treat others with respect. Okay? Okay, let's see what else it's talking about for the rest of February and March. Yeah, for real, for real. Okay, let's see. What else we got? We got disagreements. Yeah, retrograde. Surrender. 5 of Needles. Self-serving. A lot of disagreements. We just talked about the movie Woo. They were opposites, but they learned to get along. They were totally different people. Totally different. But they both started learning from each other. You know what I'm saying? Rode in different circles the whole 9 yards. So that's what people need to start doing. Just because I don't look like you, I don't run in your circle, I don't act like you, because it would be boring if we did. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make the world go round, the differences, right? We learn from each other. You know, that's the way it's supposed to be. But agree to disagree. Okay? The Fool reverse. Reckless, naive. Those are the ones who don't want to. I want you to be like me. I want you to do things I do. I want you to run the same type of friends I have. I want you to wear the same clothes I have. I want you to look the way I look. I want you to wear, have the same career, go to the same church, go to the, that's not reality. That's not reality at all. But that's what this world pushes on each other, and that's not fair. So it's time out for that. You know what I'm saying? Time out for that. We different. My mind is on something you probably ain't even thinking about. And just like yours. And that's how it's supposed to be. See, obsession. People gonna be obsessed with your weaknesses. That's a weakness. Obsessed on something. You gotta let stuff go. That's like a hoarder. Judgmental. There it is. Just talking about that. Judging other people. It says, judge ye not, for you shall be judged. How can you judge me? You don't know my heart. You don't know how I am. Get to know a person. Like the movie starts off on Woo, the movie Woo, where they judged each other. It was very chaotic because they could not understand each other's language. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a confident woman, upbeat, loud, and he was a paralegal. His family is, keep it quiet, shy, this is the way you act in public, blah, blah, blah. Being controlled. And she wasn't controlled. But they learned to accept each other's differences. that's what everybody needs to do. Because I like some of my, when I had a whole lot of my loud friends, they was fun. Some of them got out of hand. One of them, she wasn't really my friend. She was a friend of a friend of mine. Now, that's the only one. She would get real, real high, get kind of violent, disrespectful. I didn't hang around her a whole lot. As a matter of fact, I seen her years later on a bus. And don't y'all know I was like 4 years older than her, been graduated from school, high school. She gets on a bus and turn it around and say, I was the one doing it. I was the one bullying people at school. I was 4 years older than her. I've been graduated. I was the one getting high and doing all that. And I'm looking at her like, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, I'm saying to myself, well, damn, was she that damn high? Maybe fuck with her brain that she don't remember. She was tripping back then. You know, everybody was putting up with her, getting out of shit. She was always trying to bully somebody. So I just looked at her and I said, no, baby, that was you. I said, I'm way older than you. I did not go to school with you at all. We met through a mutual friends. She tried to argue me down. Everybody looking at me, you know, she having everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. And I told her that. She was like, oh, yeah, you know, people forget, don't they? It's like, girl, indecision, truth revealed, hello, falsehood, yeah, falsely accusing you. Might have some people back come from a long time ago. They did some shit. They want to twist it around so they done change or embarrass their future or something and try to say you did it or try to make you look bad because they fucked up or it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I don't know, crazy shit. Curiosity killed the who? Okay, and irresponsibility, definitely. Possibility, Page of Cups. Imagination. Okay, yeah, definitely imagining shit. They're in fantasy foo-foo land. Woo. We got beyond apathy, mistrust, doubt. Okay, so that's someone who don't love themselves. I'm put it like that. You doubting yourself. No, that comes mistrusting yourself. Now, like I said, get to know people before you trust them. Just don't let anybody in. They have to earn that trust. You know what I'm saying? And you might have to start with old people. They have to earn that trust. Just don't trust people to just be trusting people. They have to earn that to be in your circle. They can come with their differences, but respect for your circle. So you can respect their circle, right? Detachment. Then you have to detach, okay? Freedom, temptation, self-control, and release, okay? So yeah, you might have to detach from some people that's not respecting you, that don't know themselves, that's blaming you for shit you did nothing to them, twisting it around like it's you, but it was actually them. Temptation being a lot of, yeah, I already know. A lot of shit. TV, phones, just those two mainly. Radio too. A lot of disrespect in them songs. I think it's a time for really, like I said, going back and really looking at everything. Did it make me grow? Did it change me for the better? What did I learn from that? You know what I'm saying? I think this is a time for that. Because Pisces is the last card, the last zodiac sign on the birth chart. Y'all know anything about a birth chart. So it will be time to really reflect the fuck-ups, the good times, the bad times, the people in your life. Why y'all not talking? Why they still in your life? Are they bringing you what you need? Are you bringing them what they need? Is it good or bad? You know, a lot of reflection needs to be done and decide if you need to detach. Some people might be obsessed and don't want to. Then you got to ask yourself, why in the hell am I obsessed? What is this benefiting me by me being obsessed with this? Whatever it may be, food, drinking, a person, a place you go, or whatever. Yeah, just start asking yourself some questions. It says possibilities, wishful thinking, 7 of Cups, choices, and dreamer. Okay, so is it a possibility if I hold on, it'll turn into my favor? Or you want possibilities of changing things, of detaching from things and have other other things that you can do. Wishful thinking that it's going to end up in your favor, you know, that you've been obsessed with, that you haven't detached from, that's not healthy, right? You have a lot of choices, but the world wants you to think that you don't. It's okay to dream, but don't get stuck in the sand. Pisces is also fantasy. You can get stuck up in stuff that you think happened because you in that fantasy so much. That's like a person fantasizing about a man or a woman, private parts, or in bed with them or stuff like that. And then you get so obsessed with it till you get anger with, oh, you know, you want to either rape them or pretend like you care just to get that. You know what I'm saying? It becomes like a obsession, but it becomes like it's like an entity take over, you know, and you do something out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful of stuff like that. Um, it says, be patient, temperance. Yeah, patient with yourself. Just start asking some questions about yourself. This retrograde right here. Time alone will be good. That Virgo energy is also isolation, so you can see better and think better. Go by yourself, some, you know, and really take your pencil and paper and just kind of jot down some things about you. Why are you doing what you're doing? You know, different stuff. Or either your goals, what you want to do, how you see yourself, things you forgot about that you want to make money or something that brought you joy, you know, um, the rest of this time, because it's going to be some more chaos. The remnants is still going to be some more chaos, okay? But it's a time for reflecting right now and avoiding the chaos as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from people who you know going to explode, you know, as much as you possibly can. Just kind of be quiet. If you can't get away from them, find something. Go in the bathroom. Go outside. Take a walk. I don't know, something. Till you figure out, because they can overtalk you where you can't think. Um, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of witchcraft going on. They abusing the fuck out of that. And by you being isolated to yourself, you can tell if something's coming at you or something ain't right with you, you know. Then you'll know how to learn how to protect yourself. That's crazy. The higher ups been doing that for so long. That's the grunt. That equals 13, which is 13 is Ophichus. 13 and tarot is Scorpio Ophichus. 13 is the Grim Reaper. 13 is the 13th sign of the zodiac. And in America, 13, and in China, that equals 4. China says bad luck. America, what is it? Friday the 13th says bad luck. But 13 is actually feminine energy. It's female. Okay? So you have to break things down, you know. So they disrespect females here. You're only serving a God. You're not serving. Oh, look at this. Look at the level up there. It says 6-7. Ain't that something? It said, oh, now it went to 8-7. But they disrespect women here. Okay? And they make it, very hard for women. Like I said, they only serve the God. What about the goddess? That's why everything tilting. That's why the earth tilt. That's why everything all fucked up. Don't respect the feminine energy. But 13 is really feminine energy, you know. And the Grim Reaper, stuff like that. Now my grandkids had been saying it. And guess what showed up? The Grim Reaper. So everything you hear on the internet, I wouldn't be repeating until I find out what the meaning of it. Didn't the little boy who started that pass away? I would be asking questions why he passed away. By him, did the Grim Reaper come and get him? I had to tell my grandson, he just bought a shirt, 6-7. Now the little boy just passed away. You seen the Grim Reaper, and you gonna go buy the shirt? I mean, time for y'all to start thinking. You know what I'm saying? And researching stuff before you just let the internet just let you do, without even knowing what's going on. And then this world is here. They want to kill you. They want to fuck you up. Just put that in your mind. These higher ups want to stay higher ups, and they want to keep you low. And they'll do anything. They want to steal your energy. They want to steal your youth. They eating people. Okay? Torturing people, trafficking people. So why would you follow everything you see on the internet? Them games are to make you violent, make you not think it's reality when you get out in the world and you act like that and you become a bully. Oh, hold on, y'all. My daughter leave a message. Hold on 1 second, y'all, okay? Now, that was crazy. They sent me a message from her. Okay, anyway. So, don't follow that shit, what they be doing. They be trying to fuck y'all up. I don't follow that shit. I look at it and keep rolling. I don't know what the hell that mean, and I ain't finna try to follow it. And doing a lot of them rituals, like the getting the ice and the everybody getting the ice and everybody jumping in the ice water. Those be rituals. You don't know what you finna do to yourself or your family by following everything they do. They do rituals and make everybody do rituals all day. Now, rituals could be yourself as well. Ritual can be you get up in the morning, you get dressed for school, you get ready for work, like that. But they also got the ones that fuck you up. You following the stars, the rappers. They want to stay on top too. So they going to do whatever them secret societies and all that stuff tell them to do. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, let's start asking some questions. That's all I got to say before you end up where you don't want to be. Okay, let's see. Awakening. Boom. Judgment. Hello. A lot of that coming out. Death reverse. Grim Reaper done came out. It says epiphanies. Having an epiphany. What's your calling? Having an epiphany, the start of something, or trying to remember what epiphany means. A thought, or yeah. And then we got stagnation, the death card reverse. Fear of change. A lot of people are scared of change. They scared avoidancy. And they depending on us to be scared of change. They depending on it. Because they're making, what I named earlier, and they're making a whole lot of money off of us. A lot of people are scared of change. Change should be how do you say it, inevitable. It should be automatic. You should want to change. It's just like your birthday every year. You change. You get older, you know. Um, you're not supposed to act the same as you get older as you did when you were young, you know. You're supposed to be growing up, shit, doing things differently. When you're 2 years old, you're not supposed to act the same way you do when you're 7. You know what I'm saying? 7 years old, you don't act the same way when you're 14. You know, you're supposed to look at the world. You're supposed to be studying more. You know, for different ages, reading things, whatever. You know, and open up your mind. School is supposed to be to help you read, write, do math. Okay, those are the important things to me, and spell. You know. History, according to how they word it, you know what I'm saying? Is it making you feel bad by your culture being the worst culture? You know what I'm saying? Just kind of check out the history they're doing. Because a lot of that stuff we finding out that was fucked up and lies. A lot of it pissed us off. So, I don't know, just do things. It says adventure action. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Go on adventures. If it's just around your neighborhood or in your backyard, energy, fueling your energy, because they're going to try to steal it. Passion. Okay, be passionate about what you do. Yeah, they're going to try to steal energy. They steal energy all the time. All the time. So you got to know ways. Mother Nature's plants are very good to getting your energy back. And Mother Nature's edible plants, not only just hugging a tree, walking barefooted, stuff like that, but also her edible plants are very good to keep your energy going. So yeah, that's some of the remnants of February and rest of February and March. This retrograde. Let's see what else. Okay, might want to come out. They might be. So we can have the heads up a little bit, child. Empress want to stay on top. So keep your crown on, male or female. 'Cause they want to knock that motherfucker out. I'm serious. They want to knock this out. And I don't care who you are. You're confident. You love yourself. You're trying to learn more about yourself. You mind your business, you know. You love people. Shit, they don't like that. They don't like that. They want you to be evil, judgmental, hurting folks, talking about people, gossiping. Because you feeding their energy. They get energy when you're negative. You know, they like that. It's positive people, baby, look at that. They don't like that. That's a witch. Negative person. They don't like this person crown on their head. Shit, look that. This person ain't thinking about themselves. Ain't thinking about how you act. It's a chance that your children will act the same if you have some. And you pause it in everything around you, being negative. You know, then you wonder why the way you treat others, your children start disrespecting you or who you love. You know what I'm saying? People don't think about it like that till it's too late. Then they want to cry. Trying to get away with what? Stealing. It's 10 of Wands reverse. Changing a situation. Through task, caution. Abusing magic. Okay. in a positive, adopting to the Empress supposed to be a person who's patient, who's kind, who's loving, take care of kids, respectful of her actions, because she know that her children would eventually be looking and following her footsteps. Now they can't follow the daddy too. Now, don't get me wrong on that. They can't follow the daddy, and but she had nothing to do with that. Okay. Now this person could be adopting to the ideas, we're going to say adopting, that the Empress holds. And, a positive one say, well, I need to change my life, what I'm saying, for the better, because start caring about things. That could be that too. Because we got 10 of Wands reversed. Now, that's also witchcraft and magic sent. So, let's see if they had an epiphany not to do that. Let's see. Hey, from Denver. West. Hey, I want to get there one day. My mom done went, and she was telling me about the mountains had snow on it, but it wasn't cold. And I think I have a nephew, been living there for years. Eventually, I'm going to get there. I want to drive there, or either go on a train now. I say I want to see all of America first, all on this side before I go on the other side. I think I've been to 5 states so far. Yeah. And rode through about maybe 3 or 4, but no, just stopping on the bus, but not visiting. Okay. Okay. They want to be happy. Okay. Happy family life. Okay. Refusing. What they're refusing. Abracadabra. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, they don't like the spiritual part. Man, I was saying astrology, astronomy. Those things are, Chat GPT said, it's thinking out the box. It's having you think another way of solving an issue besides staying in the matrix way of keeping you prisoner. That's why they discredit tarot readers, astrologers, astronomy. But they use the same thing now. It's all in the Bible. Government use it. Higher ups use it. Elite, all of them use that. But they don't want you to know that, because they know they can look at your birth chart. Matter of fact, some of them been here in entities or whatever, and they know all about you. You've been here before. Okay? But they use it. So this ain't nothing new. It ain't evil, ain't none of that. But they say it's evil to you, because they got the part in the Bible where it said that it's a couple of parts, but one coming to mind is when Saul wanted to consult Samuel, the prophet. He passed away, and he went to a witch for her to bring Samuel back to life. And when she did that, she didn't know he was a man of God, and she was scared because she was doing crooked things with her gifts, and she was upset that she would get in trouble. So that's one thing. And then they say about don't use it, it's bad or whatever in the Bible. But every culture, everything, even the churches go by the zodiac sign. That y'all might not even know. Do your research, They go by this. They can go in there and figure out what you're doing. People get readings on people. Um, try unless the ancestors don't want them to know what you're doing and the creator, okay? But they'll know your next move. They'll look at your birth chart, where your money coming in, your goals, who you're gonna be with. If they figure out they don't want you to have those things, they want to keep you miserable, they'll put obstacles in your way. This is how deep they go, especially if they know you're gifted or you're a star seed. Matter of fact, let's go to the star seeds. If they know you're a star seed, and most of us are. Oh, where's my star seed? They'll try to put all kind of obstacles, send handlers, people in your way. Not only just boyfriend and girlfriends, friends, you think friends, neighbors, people around you where you stay at. They'll make it where you can't move in that area because they want you in this area so they can watch you. And they have people in that area to watch you in case you try to get up a little bit in your goals. You know, find out more about yourself. Oh, they got a plan. Oh, look at this. Getting release control. But it's the system. The age of Capricorn. That's the wind, right? And along with Pisces. We're supposed to be in the age of Aquarius right now. Freedom. Releasing all that control. But they fighting to stay. Because they love control. But this person is afraid of being spiritual. Because they don't understand it. They need to do more research. You know, talking to your ancestors. People don't die. The Bible want to make you think everybody when you're dead, you just gone. That's not true. A lot of y'all already know that. And all they want to make it scary, spooky. They come back to get you, and you know, something crazy they do to scare you. Now they have made a lot of things, made a lot of people angry when they got on the other side. It's not what they thought when they was here. Some people died or murdered. They murdered people. Some of them are angry. Some of them, like I said, they made, like you remember Monster Inc. They have a whole organization going on to scare people. See, they want that fear because they feed on it. You know, a lot of that is orchestrated by these entities and extraterrestrials and all that kind of stuff. So you're dealing with a lot of stuff. People they have experimented on. Like I say, it's more than one Grim Reaper. The devil made up. They got that going on. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. You just do your research. And I will go to each culture and start off with their Bible. Then studying about their culture, what they believe in, what they don't believe in, what's on that land, what was that on that land first. Just study a lot of stuff. And you start seeing what I'm talking about. Now, this person is scared because of what we're saying. And they don't want to release, you know, the control. Because they're probably scared of what people going to say. That's another thing. Once you get doing this, you can't be worried about what people are saying about you. You have a calling. Whether it be this and other things too. Whatever it may be. You can't be worried about what other people are saying. You have to go for what you came here to do. And sometimes you have nobody to talk to but what nobody else can see. And these days they call you crazy, you're mental. That's a lie. You know you're not just talking to you. You know? But that's what they do. So that's what the person is afraid of letting go of control. I feel like somebody's going to say they losing control of their mental or something. And the materialistic of this world. You can still have nice things, but it's a certain way that you get them. And really don't put that before love, respect, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Trustworthiness. Material stuff is not supposed to be coming before that. Okay, we got Orion. Orion, very logical and fabulous at turning in with the reasoning mind versus their emotional mind. Ancient wisdom, knowledge, logic, and action. Lessons to be learned. More trusting, open-hearted, centered. Tune deeper into your emotions. Even if logic is easier for you. Task-oriented. Love your work. You finish tasks. Supposed to finish tasks. You love your work. Entrepreneur, supposed to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. Being an entrepreneur, a whole lot of times you have to be spiritual in a whole lot of ways, because you're fighting a whole lot of things. Unless you're gonna go their way, secret society and all of that, you're fighting against principalities. You're fighting against them. Like I say, they want you to do a certain way, or they're gonna try to stop you from being an entrepreneur. Dream of leading and inspiring others. Jack of all trades. You can do anything you put your mind to, but it's gonna be a fight. Rarely get angry, and you're gonna need your ancestors fighting for you, because they don't play fair. They come through the spiritual and fight you, and they'll come to you. If they can't get you, they'll come to your kids. They'll come to people you love. You know. Rarely get angry or wear your emotions on your sleeves. You're not supposed to be getting angry. Um, what's this? You may appear cold because the past hurts, but deep down you're a good person. See, it could be from Orion. I don't know. You could be from Orion. You could have been a crystal child. Earth could be from this earth, and they done took over your sheet. But anyway, so this person is afraid of what people gonna think, or the world's gonna think about them. It's, materialistic. They think that, you ain't gonna have nice things. To me, it made me not worry about materialistic stuff. I wasn't never really materialistic anyway, though. I tried to fit in everything I did. Jealous of everything I get. Whatever I get, somebody jealous of it. Somebody stealing it. Somebody trying to put me down because I got it, or go right and buy the same thing I just had. Most of the time they stole it. They done stole all the way up to my drawers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if it make you react like that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather, because I'm always thinking of the other person. And I'm like, now, if what I'm getting and what I want of my taste, or what makes me feel good, is making you so mad. I know it shouldn't be that way, but sometimes to avoid trouble, it's like, maybe I'm hurting you or something. Really not, but this is the way I'm thinking. Um, to get you on the right track, let me just not have that right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them try to make sure I didn't have it. Oh man, the stuff they did, the stuff people do, mess up what you have, your car, your house, get you out of your house, all kind of stuff. Your jobs, really fucking with me because I like what I like, but they like it too, and they want it. If they can't have it, I shouldn't have it. Really selfish type people. But it's like, that don't make me having that material stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that don't make me. Clothes, makeup, furniture. That's not me. That's what I like. So by taking all that away, it's not going to make me not be me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think they be hoping. I don't know. It says Nine of Swords, tears, frustrated, battling, because they have a calling. And so, like I said, some people scared. King of Swords, truth, making a good decision, justice, intellect, leader, spine. So they watch you. And a lot of people don't believe. Now, some people that know me for years, I've been the same damn person. I always try to educate myself on things of the world, you know. I just things of the world, things of out of this world. I just like to, you know, explore and see things and read and what started it off was I was like, something is wrong, and what I'm seeing is can't be right. I want to know the truth. When I start asking for the truth, because I was reading the Bible and a lot of the stuff didn't add up in the Bible. First thing caught my attention. Two things caught my attention was, why did they not name Jesus Emmanuel like it's saying in the New Testament? Say he would be Emmanuel. Then I go back in the Old Testament. They wasn't talking about Jesus. They was talking to a prophet woman about naming her son Emmanuel. But in the New Testament, it says name him Emmanuel, but they didn't. They named him Jesus. And Enoch, they say he lived 365 years, and then the Lord took him. Well, what did he do the whole 365 years? And what did he take him and do? You know? Then finding out there's a whole book of Enoch telling everything about what's happening today. He tells everything, where he at, what he did, everything. See, that's not in that Bible. They took that out. They took out 50 books out the Bible. You know? And I just start finding, I still haven't found all of them. I might have found maybe 4. Apocalypse, Enoch, what else I found? I found, shoot, what is that other one? Whatever I found, you know, it was like explaining more. No, tree, no, that's your ancestors. I got my own ancestors to honor. Why would I honor yours? Why would you ask somebody something like that? That was strange. Oh, tree. Okay, so that's what this person is worried about. Maybe losing friends, but not really friends anyway. Trying to explain. You don't have to explain shit to nobody, but they have a lot to learn. But learn it. You know, you came in here unless you had a twin by yourself. You're gonna leave out of here by yourself. You're gonna go. You know, you're supposed to be non-attached. Attached but non-attached. They taught me that again when my daughter passed. The night she was passing, I was doing a reading. I was showing some this month last year. I was showing some about extraterrestrials and stuff like that, and I did a reading, and they was telling me to detach, to guard my heart, and I didn't understand at first until everything happened. And my ancestors had already warned me what I was about to go through. And man, if they hadn't said that, wow. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's go. Okay, future. Traveling or going off on your own and speaking your truth. Yeah. Hey, Big Steppin'. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you have no choice. Once you know that you have a calling, you came here for a purpose. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody not gonna understand. Very few will. But if there is what they say, a God that you're gonna stand up in front of, or a devil that you're gonna stand up in front of, they say they gonna ask you, you gonna have to stand up in front of them by yourself. Hey Bernard, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can't say I didn't do this, I didn't fulfill my calling because of, I didn't fulfill my calling because of, or telling the devil, you made me do it. Okay. No fun. No partying. Somebody shit, I don't know why. They mad. Could have a lot of more floods. I talked about that at first. President, preacher, people. Not everybody gonna like what you say. Okay. And this is also collecting blood and some crazy shit. Where's my other eyes at? Collecting souls, no party, human flesh. What is that? I can't see a thing in the dark. Bedpost collecting people. You know, like a player. A bedpost collecting people. So don't want to be judged for that. Don't want to look at their self. Same patterns. Graveyard. Control. Ex or family. Family blood. Family. Let me see. That's it. Ten of Swords reverse. Trouble standing up. Okay. That's why I stress so much of talking to your ancestors, because they, and we have been here before too, they've been through all of this stuff we're going through. They already had the robots, they already had the technology, they already had all of this stuff. The bad, the good, the ugly, the horrible, the deep, the rabbit's hole, all that shit. All that shit. They would be the ones. Don't exclude the jinns. Don't exclude the good demons. All that. Some of them turn to demons. Some of them they turn to demons. You know, they've been through all of this. They can give you the best answer for the solution if you, from the heart, want to stop doing whatever you were doing. Want to get yourself out of the situation. Yes, karma's going to come into play, but it could be spiritual court. It might not be human. It could be from the creators, your ancestors. Because if you pass away and ancestors feel like you haven't fulfilled your destiny, you're coming back. Because you ain't learned nothing. You ain't changed nothing. You ain't break a generational curse. You know? So that would be the best ones to talk to about anything you've done. You know what I'm saying? And the creator. I call it creator because I believe there's someone higher than us gods and goddesses. Yeah. Look at that. For you to go down the right path. That would be the one. Personally, you ain't got to talk to nobody yet. Just ancestors, creators, and you. You know? And let them show you. Because they did all this. They don't think they made mistakes and shit. Yeah. Look at this. Angels. Now that devil doesn't mean what you think it means. But I was just talking about all that. Okay. Look at their wings. They know. Good or bad. Got good angels, bad angels. You'll know which one. You know, listen to both sides. Talk to your ancestors. You know. I lose control. Okay. When you're not next to me, I'm falling something, baby. Can't you see? I lose control. Okay, so somebody, you're not supposed to be like nobody else but you. You can be inspired by others, but your path is different than everybody else's path. So don't be trying to be somebody else when that's not your path. Just like he said, asked me to honor his ancestors. That's not mine. That's not my path. His path with him and his ancestors, I don't know nothing about them. He don't know nothing about mine. You know. But in the spiritual world, they know each other. You know, but mine gonna protect me, just like his hopefully protect him. They come for me, mine gonna take care of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come for his, but if I was to come for him, I'm pretty sure his was gonna take care of him. I say South Africa, Bernard. What's up? What's up, South Africa? Kind of scared to visit Africa right now. Hey, KLK, Australia. I'll be there too. But I want to visit, but it's a lot of shit going on that I don't like, and I'm going to be crying too much. On your side, your false leaders, and on this side of the lies they tell on how it is over there. So I don't want to visit right now. But I love y'all. I love y'all country. The motherland, which I think it all is the motherland. Knight of Wands reverse. Reckless, want to have their way. Yeah, you're supposed to go your own path. If you want to do your own thing, they studying the Empress. But unaffordable, really? Damn. See, that don't even make no sense. So it ain't got outrageous over here too. See, they just too greedy. Them higher ups, they just too fucking greedy. You already own the land. I don't know how the fuck you own the land. Took it from people, stole it, said they own the land. Then you want to charge us up to live on the damn land. pay over here in the States. I don't know how it is over there. You never stop paying the taxes. Maybe if they don't kill your ass after you turn what 70, you be able to not pay taxes anymore. You know, but they gone too damn far, way too far. We shouldn't have to pay shit. A week? What the fuck? For real, for real. See, they need to, they need to go. They need to go. Yeah, they need to go. I don't know. We more powerful than them. I don't know. See, that's why I say, now don't take offense what I'm saying is. We already know they're using magic on us. I know you know that. Black magic. They didn't went into every culture and stole every culture's what they try to make us afraid to do. Our magic, black magic, voodoo, whatever your stuff is over there. So they know how to control everybody. We need to study that too, so we can fight them and talk to your ancestors. Of course, we all got ancestors of all different cultures, and have them protect you and show you what to do. Cause they stupid. They done went nuts. They just too damn. How much yachts? How many houses you need? How many? I don't get it. And you study laughing and watching people suffer. They it can't be too many humans, but then it could be, cause some of them crazy too. You know what I'm saying? But it can't be all the way real. Can't be. Got to be entities and bad extraterrestrials or something to be that damn greedy. That's crazy. Bad entities, cause some good entities too. Cause that's crazy. I mean, the food fucked up over here, made in a laboratory. I mean, cause I did after I started on my journey of finding truth, and I was like, well, why did they make stores? And that's when I found out control, so they can tell you what to eat, what not to eat. They can, you know, make it in a laboratory, have you, all the vitamins and nutrients is gone. You don't know what the meat made of or what they got in the sausages. Then they want to give us human meat. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. Then also I discovered each section in that store is a entity. Like the milk section is from a some type of being that you give them permission when you give your children milk, that entity feels like it owns your child. I'm telling you, I researched my ass off. Owns your child when you give them her milk. It's a lot. It's a lot. Different sections or different entities. I found that out too. I really don't like going in stores. You know, I try to avoid it as much as I possibly can. I really want to turn fully to Mother Nature outside, her edible plants, and start eating that. Things kind of, whenever I got, because I have another channel, and I have a couple channels, called Our Ancestors HM Products. And that's when I was on my journey of Mother Nature's plants and stuff, and I cooked them and shampoo, and because I couldn't take all that shampoo no more. I couldn't soap and all that, so I used Mother Nature to bathe in. You know, I buy all that plants and different stuff and wash my hair with it. But I was really off into that. Man, if I tell you the government came after my ass and other people, I found one of the cures for malaria. Baby, they took, when they was finna show malaria again to fuck with people, they took that whole video off. Different things that I was doing that was really helping, medicines by Mother Nature's plants, and different things I was doing on that channel. Shit, I got so much backlash, and people, they coming at me all kind of ways. I ain't been on it in a while. I ain't been on it in a while. So I kind of, it was crazy, you know. going back to our roots, you know, before stores. Because Mother Nature, everything outside, it could be right in your face, whatever you sick. You know, you can eat roses, you can eat sunflowers, all that beneficial to your health. You know, you run into the doctor, all your medicine outside. Before what we came to Houston, I'm from Louisiana, we never went to doctors. Whatever was ailing us, my mom went outside, my grandma got something from out in the yard and came back and gave us that. We didn't go to no doctors till we came to Houston, you know. And every time I'm turning around, they want to give me a damn shot. Shit. I'm like, damn, why every time I go to the doctor, they want to give me a damn shot? I could never figure that out. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Okay, the future is in the palm of your hand. True that. So this person can change whatever. They ain't got to be tied to nothing. They ain't got to be controlled to nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of soul searching and a lot of being alone. Some people don't like being alone. They like the people in their face. I know that's right, MK. Mm-hmm. See, they don't. And another thing, they targeting grandmothers. And I was wondering what was going on. I listened to this man named Bobby Hemmett. Matter of fact, I wanted to play him tonight. And he was saying from 62 on, you know, they want to get rid of it. Especially if you know stuff. They want to get rid of you because they don't want you telling shit. They don't want you telling the young people or people younger than you nothing. You know, they want to keep their agenda going. You know, that's how it is over here. I don't know how it is anywhere else, but that's how it is over here. You know, or discredit you. They got a lot of games that kids play about the grandmother, and they make the grandma evil, or they have it where they want to kill a grandma or something like that. All plotting. You see what I'm saying? All to make the children disrespect the grandmother. They slick now. They slick. I said, look at this shit. But they ass old as fuck, and they grandmas and grandpas. But they want us to not be recognized. You know, it's a lot of people that live a long time that don't know shit. But it's a lot of us that do, you know. And we try to spread, you know, and give truth and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Three of Swords, yeah. They will guard your heart. Because people going to insult you, especially when you're on a search for truth and realize that, you know, you're not under control. You're a free spirit. And you don't need their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because after my daughter passed, and they had last year this month, and I was homeless on the street. I did that for choice because a lot of shit was going on, a lot of black magic, a lot of shit. And I was more freer on the streets. And I'll go and do it now. Matter of fact, yeah, thank you, babe. Appreciate that. If I could find a spot somewhere, I would never get another apartment or house again. I would stay outside. If I learned how to make a teepee, I would go back to my ancestors. Because I was more freer out there, you know. I didn't have to worry about bills worrying me to death, rent, getting worried about getting kicked out, jobs. Jobs is just a joke right now. You know what I'm saying? It's some horrible people work on that interview or whatever on them jobs, and they don't appreciate dedicated workers no more. You know, they want bullshit people. You know, they want you to be gossipy and be messy and you know, fucking everybody and all that kind of bullshit. And you want to do your work, take your ass home, do what you want to do with your own self. They want all that mess. You know, I don't have time for that shit. And then they don't care about your life. They don't care if you a good worker or not, or if you have a family, or rent to pay, bills, whatever. They feel like they want to get a friend your job, or they feel like they don't like you for some reason. They want to set you up and, you know, get you fired or blackball you, won't hire you, or just bullshit. It's crazy. It is really crazy. I don't have time for that bullshit. That's some dumbass stuff to me. And I was telling a guy I met today, this Capricorn guy, I said, I don't know if they dropped a big old cloud or whatever of evil. I said, cause something the fuck wrong. It is evil out here. I told him, I said, that's why I wouldn't talk. He was trying to talk. He was trying to go to bed. You know, he thought I was whatever, woman on the street or whatever the fuck he thought. But I said, that's why I don't talk to nobody right now. I don't trust no damn body. I said, shit too evil. Now, he agreed with me on that. But I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'm trying to stay out the way. But they steady coming at me. But my ancestors handle it. But I'm trying to stay out the way. Okay, namaste. Nah, you ain't don't think that way about being a bad parent. All right. Thank you for dropping in. Come back here. I appreciate you. Yeah, take care of them bookies. Yeah, but so somebody's not gonna get away. Okay, so it says guard your heart. Black heart. Warning, jobless operation. Hardened shots. Lost. Boat. Drowning. Submarine. Fishing. Mistook. Staying. Not gonna get away with it. That's my not gonna get away with it card. Getting out of trouble war. Talk to your ancestors. Don't let the evilness of this world make you feel guilty when you want to get out of something. Now, if your heart don't feel like that and you want to pretend to get you out of something because you got caught, then that's another story. Now, I'm pretty sure some ancestors for that too. They can tell you their stories. Two of Swords reverse. You see. Relax, calm. Okay. Oh, you don't see no way out. So, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. What you want out? Moving around. 6 of Wands. Victory. Reward, success. Winning. What exactly are you winning? We're still under control. Still got to do what the world tells you to do. Still stuck. I don't be seeing the winning part. I don't be getting what people be talking about winning. All the bullshit going on. How are we winning? I don't know. Okay. I mean, it's not about a win to me. You know what I'm saying? It's about doing your best to do what's right, respectful, loyal to people, loyal to you, but loyal to yourself too. But go on and do your mission, what you need to do, protecting yourself, protecting the people you love, surviving, you know. But I understand people think that by having this whole bunch of money and joining these things, but what is the research? You seeing every day what they do to people who have this. People not telling you the whole truth. Who went through this and got the money. You know that. They're not telling you the truth. They want you to be fucked up and stuck like them. They're not gonna tell you the full truth or how they got what they got and how miserable or whatever hurting them or coming after them or whatever the deal is. They're not gonna tell you till you get in it. And then you find out, and then you asking them, well, why didn't you tell me? They recruit people. That's what they do. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Poisoning your mind or poisoning. Elixirs. Break. Down low. Okay, magic. Witchcraft. Sorcerer. Up there, so they promise you. Let me see. Ten of Swords. Reverse. Taking spirits out. I'm trying to see, this person is saying that this evil magician is telling them that they will help them get unstuck. Or become the magician. I don't know. Healing. Agree to this contract or agreement. Can't walk away from it. Or did they put spirits in them? This evil magician. And it can't walk away from any motherfucking thing. Okay. Yeah. Expose. Or cleansing. Energy. You can walk away from anything. Soul or soul ties. I don't believe. I don't know how the soul selling thing goes. Matter of fact, I need to research more on that. I think it's more of a bluff. I might be wrong. Well, they do turn people into demons. They do turn people, have stories of after people were dead, making them do certain things. I'm not sure how to speak on that. I'm going to have to research that more. Leaving, getting away with it. You can't run from yourself. Gotta face the music. If you got into this situation, you're gonna have to face the music. You're gonna have to, okay. It says for peace and abundance, want to get away with the money that somebody stole. Not being you, imposter, changing yourself. Hierophant reverse. Retired evil. Narcissist. Whoever this people may be coming after them or whatever. But it's a tower here. Not gonna be able to do that. Now's the time. What's in your heart? See, this sounds like somebody who not sorry for what they did or how they did it. Because they still want to get away with the money. Anyway, that's that. So I say it's still gonna be remnants of February, March. I'm not saying April's any better. We don't know. Let's see. Let's go to April. April showers. Haven't been showers in April lately. A couple of years now. Dinosaur. The towel on the first pool. Most people fake a gas, but you just stop breathing. It's not a warning of what's coming. It's an invitation to what's already here. The house is already down. Let me read that again. The towel on the first pool. I didn't do the towel on the first pool. That was not the first pool. Matter of fact, that was my last card. Most people fake a gas, but you just stop breathing. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Don't come at me like that. It's not a warning of what's coming. It's an invitation to what's already here. The house is already down. Okay. Get your own channel. Okay. April. Said the intuition. Use your intuition. It'll be very important right now. Okay. For April. We done seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? And seen a lot. So, whatever decision you made, good or bad, it's on you. Stand on it. Knight of Wands reverse. Reckless, want to have their way. Manipulator. Knight of Wands. Okay, use your intuition. You knew somebody was going to have their way. Oh, this is Pisces, Cancer. Okay, we got the Empress. Queen of Wands. And Spiritual. So what is April going to look like? Sheesh. Knight is someone who is dedicated to, this person here is not dedicated to the army or anybody that they work for. It's reverse. Usually dedicated to the queen or the king, right? But this person is reckless, reverse. So they're not dedicated to either one, the high priestess or the empress. The Queen of Wands, reverse, is a person who abusing their authority, don't really care about anything by it being reversed. Don't care about, like we said, family, none of that. Upset and mad, fussing, arguing, want things to go their way, like the Knight of Wands, reverse. Spiritual, is that an entity or a demon? Losing strength, could be by being spirit here, evil religion. Four of Swords reverse. Ace of Pentacles, undercover, hard times, insecure, mismanaged money. So we got a witchy poo traveling in spiritual, in the spirit world. Coming to people. So people gonna know more of, be practicing more of their, what some already do, more of their power. To mess with your intuition, to mess with you, want you to do what they say, they want everything to go their way. Because the first spread in April and March was this person, they didn't feel it from the heart. So they didn't want to change, right? So they want to get powerful enough to still want to do what they want to do. Learning their gifts. Oh, okay, so the magician was them becoming a magician, bad magician, doing some crooked shit, right? Visiting people in the spirit, still ignoring universal law. Coming to people at night for swords. But you ready? Because you woke. Okay. I'll waking people up. People who are insecure. Poor investments not changing or helping. Then we got the Seven of Cups. Temptation. Coming to an Empress or a High Priestess. Messing with your intuition, your knowledge. Trying to put some bullshit in your path, sending things to fuck with you. Yeah, starseed. Don't want you to shine. Don't want you to put your light out. Okay. They call you a rat. Talking too much. Okay, we got Aquarius energy reverse. Could be another person as well. Secret society, gangs, whatever the deal may be. Putting your light out. Okay. Could be like, mid-morning or whatever. It don't have to be. The hangman. Manipulate you. Yeah. Stall you. Stagnate, same thing. Inability, damage on the ego, lost limbs, trying to make you sick or something. Okay. So it's still gonna be some fuck shit in March. Hey Prayer, how you do? Prayed, how you doing? Ace of Wands, new beginnings, birth, ideas, creative. But you gonna better things. I want to steal your new ideas. I was saying that on another video about, I had a vision of some type of entity, secret society was kidnapping people. First they were studying people, stealing ideas, and then for some reason they captured them. Maybe the person found out and put them in somewhere, and they was using their ideas. We'll wake them up or whatever and give them a scenario or something to give new ideas so they can study, stay rich. So this is remind me of Leonardo DiCaprio movie. And remember they went in people's minds and stole their ideas. He went deep. They would pay them to go in people's minds and steal the ideas. It was a lady, she had $1 billion idea. She was supposed to present it to this company. But the Japanese man hired Leonardo DiCaprio and some other people to go in her psyche, all the way in her psyche, down the rabbit hole, and steal the idea and bring it back to him. Okay. Yeah. Making you sick. Stealing your ideas, draining your energy. Okay. Okay. 2 of Cups. It's yin and yang. Or either. Because it says 6 of Swords. Agreement, contract. While you sick, getting you to sign away something, agree to something. Okay. Yeah, for their plans, blueprints. Worship. Family doing this. A Leo. Tower. Exposed also. So a Leo, we did say the Wands. Getting away with it, moving around. Okay, let's see. It's a lot of fire. 10 of Swords reverse. Spirits. So they traveling. Okay. Secret Society taught them well. Page of Swords reverse. Secretly spying. So either they're doing it now or this is the future plans. Having the power to take from people, make them sick, drain, whatever, get them to sign contracts, while they weak, sick, bringing it to whoever. 3 of Pentacles. It's some people you know in the family. That's why they don't like your spirituality. Because they in another type of spirituality of stealing from your ass, stealing from people. Yeah, and getting away with it. That's a lot of people's plans and ideas. Using witchcraft, magic, torture, fear if you're a scary person. It made me think of that clown. It made me think of that clown, that horrible looking clown. Out of isolation, the hermit, Virgo. Yeah, depending on you not healing. Cat's out of the bag. Definitely. Queen of Pentacles. business. That's their business. Investing, that's what they do. Oh, so that's why they don't give a damn about helping, doing right, and helping people shit. They want the money. The power of coming and taking from folks and getting the money, signing over agreements while people sickly. They done drained them or whatever they did to make that person feel a type of way. Stealing ideas and all that kind of shit. Bedridden. And you're going to have somebody to help take care of you. And that's when they come in for the kill. 6 of Wands. That's the win. Okay. That's the victory they talking about. They won. Okay, they ain't gonna want to kill you. They gonna keep you. Remember, I was just saying I had a vision of the man earlier today. Entities or whatever they was, keeping people alive, but barely are not alive, weak, so they can steal their ideas, give them scenarios so they can come back and steal ideas and say they did it and they get the money. They showed me that vision yesterday. Well, I'll be damned. Knight of Swords reverse. Okay, like I say, they ain't trying to kill you, but they don't want you to have the victory. Loss. Yeah, I want you to feel lost and you need them. Oh man, how many people they have been doing this to? Alzheimer's and dementia and I don't even know how much stuff they have did to people. And they said it's family. A family divided cannot stand. Damn. I just, okay. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you can't get out, you can't walk away because you sickly. You bedridden. My husband's case, he can't talk. Some of that is karma, some of that is witchcraft. Family. For whatever they want him to sign. So they can reap the benefits of what's his. Because they want it. They don't want him to have it. They don't want you to have it. They want everything. But they want you to sick. They don't want you to die yet till you sign the paperwork. Angels got him. Somebody said, you on the right road. That's what they talking about. That's what they doing. Damn, Sagittarius energy. A lot of meetings, a lot of coming together and gossip about this. Now I'm turning that out. My leg went to sleep. Oh, this some fucked up shit. But that's what they've been doing. That's why they got the movies out. The money girl, the money queen, Queen of Pentacles. Could be Virgo, could be whoever. Ten of Pentacles. Booyah. Stolen money. Eight of Pentacles. That you work for. That's yours. Eastern Stars. Masons. Toxic. Warning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They judge and jury. Really? The Lovers in the neighborhood. Wow. True that. True that. Mm-hmm. Repeated patterns. That's what they do. People hire them to do that. And that's what they do. Yeah, damn, so see now. So I say, you can relax. Move. Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. Now they upright. They was reverse. Now they upright. Two of Cups reverse. No prenup, no partner, no commitment. Unhealthy, broken promises. Two-faced, issues apart. Ego clashes. Love is a waste. Love is a battlefield. Eight of Pentacles, work, Masons, okay. Okay. So family, love, loyalty. It's nothing. Okay, their family. It could be it might have to be your family. It could be their family. They're joining an organization or something. They call themselves family. Your immediate family. It's not family anymore. Here it is. Secret Society. Talking about the soul. Knight of Pentacles. Titans, Law and Order. I hear you on that one. Long time thinking. They've been doing this a long time. You see? Ancestors also see. Some of your ancestors was in this. You know, the family you married in could have been in this. You didn't even know. That'd be some questions to ask. Are you in a secret society? I wonder will they tell you the truth. Never thought about asking that question. Are you in a secret society before we get together? and what is it all about, so I know if I need to get in, join your family or not. And I get in there and join your family and marry you, and then I'm stuck in that secret society that I do not agree with. Wow. Yeah, it said, whatever it is, it says, don't get in there. Protect yourself. To me it's hard all the way around, because if you're doing it on your own, like I used to work 3 jobs, 2 jobs, whatever, even before I had kids, to get what I wanted. Hustle on the side, sold plates, cool cups, ice cream, whatever. Um, it's hard. It was hard, but I didn't have no. The good thing about it was I didn't have nobody making me do shit, and treating people bad and stuff like that. But it was still hard. Now, you got this, they doing all that. Um, no, they taking, stealing from others. That's hard work too. But they own the police department, a whole lot of crooked cops. I understand that. They got a lot of power that way. So they can justify it and make the person not go to court, or the judge dispute it and throw it out. Police harass you, all that kind of stuff. So that's the power, I guess, the perks of joining the organization. But I always look at the end result, of, I don't know, morals, standards. I don't know. I look at the universal, I look at other things. I don't want to take from you, have you looking stupid, sickly, dead, or hungry, out your mind, and I got your shit, and I'm laughing at you. What kind of heart? They must have took their hearts or something. What type of, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. Thank y'all for the love. I really don't get it. Maybe they don't have a heart. Maybe they clones. Maybe they entities, bad extraterrestrials, the evenness of this world. They don't give a fuck. They don't feel, I guess. And the humans, as long as they can get what they want, they'll do whatever. Eisenhower did sign that contract with the extraterrestrials, made a deal. They can control the people. They'll give them, the people, experiment, eat, whatever, their pleasures that they want. So he did sign that contract. And I think every other, the corporation, keeping that going. And other, not only corporation. Ace of Swords reverse. Protect yourself from them lies. The Emperor. Page of Cups reverse. Need to grow up. It's bad news. King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Reverse. Mixed signals and jealous. So everybody enjoying this stuff. And they content on staying there. That's what we got going on in April. Dang. Damn, Gina, damn. Reckless want to have their way. Coming at you all kind of ways because they feel it's what they want. They got this organization behind them. Some of your family, friends want to win at all costs. Okay. I want me to say they want to drive you out your mind or speaking your truth. You're not on no any kind of substance, but I'm speaking truth. I see it. Okay. Yeah, sacrifice. Not a victory. No future in it. No Wheel of Fortune, no money in there. Yeah. So ain't no money in killing you or something. They just want to keep you, feed off your energy, get your ideas and stuff, keep you sickly and sedated or whatever to get what they want. Doctor, president, whatever. Caution. Crime scene. What they gonna say you did though? Ten of Swords, verse. You can't argue, fuss about it, right? Because they'll say you did. But actually, you'll be Area 51 or wherever they fuck they gonna put you at. That's the agenda. Protect military defense. Yeah, Area 51. But ancestors and guides got you though. Well, trouble standing up for what you believe in, fighting back. Okay, fighting for you, ancestors fighting for you. Ten of Cups. Yeah, family got you. Happy. Caution tape. Stop, stay out, detour. It's not dead. Revive, survive. So they make a funeral like you did, but you're not really dead. They just take you somewhere and feed off your energy. No protection, no spine, need protection. Oklahoma, Kansas, Area 51 again, wherever it's at. Patience, work frustrated, bank account, and receiving your shit. Rags to riches, why they get rich off of your ass. It should become, what is it, clone or non-human? I'm telling you. Yeah. That's too much information. But I'm glad. Wow. Wowza. Y'all got y'all shit down pat, huh? Damn, how many people y'all got? That's crazy. He's scared to be gentle. Tennessee. Alabama. Give them their money back. You are a great help to others. Believe it. Thank you. Could be good academy or bad one. Check it out first. They call it the academy. Umbrella Academy. Oh, ain't that some bitch. Wow. I'm sick of y'all coming for me. Hello. Where's the love, loyalty, respect, trust, and honor? Throw it out the window. Akinja, the round head, left hand statue, the round, personal. Spirit figures, symbols of achievement in Igbo culture. Man's right hand, strength, success, and destiny. Horned sculptures or ALUSI, Nigeria God. Still here, Nigerian. Old world gods owned by men and women of high reputation. Right hand strength, personal endeavor, and power to accomplish things. Kinga is not a single entity among a pantheon of gods, but a powerful individual deity that embodies the owner's person, power. Their chi, personal god, and their ancestors, and I don't know what that is. Place of strengths, human success, victory, and achievement embodies a person's chi, personal god and ancestor, war deity, owned by men and women of high reputation, integrity, community, wealth, fortune, and protection to its owner. Okay. Interesting. Keep saying close call. Narrow escape. Because they blaming you or the blame game. We did this together. No, we didn't. La punishes crimes. You are very beautiful, handsome, believe it, inside and out. You're not supposed to be, look, feel like no one else but you. Hello. Y'all hear that? Okay, I'm setting it. Oba River. Babalua, smallpox, epidemic diseases, and healing have evidence. You can handle surprises, so prepare for anything, good or bad. Stay calm, then react. Investigation, eating kids. Osanyang, Osany, herb, plant, nature, herbalism, magician, blind date. We're not talking about that. No woo, the movie woo. AMADIOHA, symbol, white ram, deity, red sun. In Igbo mythology, reference the god of thunder and lightning and justice, free will of the people, dualities, embodying both fierce reputation for the wicked and benevolence through love. Is that embodying and fierce? Embodying both fierce retribution for the wicked and benevolence through love, peace and prosperity, punish wrongdoers, strike with lightning, leaving a black mark on the forehead of the guilty, bless his followers with good fortune, harvest, and children, sun, rain, earth, relationships with earth and goddess, ALA, embodying both fierce retribution for the wicked. I think they say both fierce. Family violence, generational curse, trying to make you stay in or get in this evil organization. Talk to your ancestors, creators, guides, angels to help. Definitely. Angels watching too. Hello. No trace, a clue. There's something or someone, cameras, something that you know. Yeah, I know who I'm at now. I'm pretty sure y'all are watching. Get your heart right. Get your heart right. 'Cause it's filthy. Oh, but y'all probably ain't real. Oh, about passion for homemaking, domestic policies, cold-blooded murder. AGWU, God of Health, Divination, and Medicine. Oshosi, OSHOSI, Hunt, Forest, Warrior, Justice. Ashe is a life force that runs through all things, living and inanimated. It is missing issue described as the power to make things happen, affirmations that is used in greetings and prayers, as well as a concept of spiritual growth, OPHICHUS, peace, good character, gentle, alignment with Aurea, your soul, and a peace, satisfaction in life, associated its divine energy, manifestation through Olorun, who rules heaven, associated with the sun. Shanghai, that's how you say it, Shigidi, guardian of home and environment. AJ, wealth, prosperity, property, fortune, and success. Elusi, ALUSIOBIJI, deity's town in Nigeria, known for the OGWUW, AKPU shrine, settling disputes, seeking divine justification, which implies a significant role for the local ALUSI in the community's justice system. Spirits are deities that are worshipped and have specific purposes. Deities of earth, morality, fertility, health, and divination. Judicial or attribution, center people issues, personal and or business problems. Have disputes settled by the gods. You watching Hamburger, EK? Oh, somebody said they watching Law and Order. Oh, yeah. Wow. April, that is Ram month, right? That's Mars. But you also got your ancestors that know about Mars too. The Ram too, right? That's funny, we were doing that and they came up. Yeah, I ain't said nothing. We know about Mars, we the Ram too. So what's up? What's that? So what else you got? That's what they say. Ancestors say. What else y'all got? We do, yeah. Okay. That's some fucked up shit. Just sucking off somebody's shit. And just fucking them over. Taking their shit. You just living lavishly and living your life and all this stuff you got and all in front of people like you and the person suffering. Or you just suck them dry. Damn. That's really hurtful. That's a shame. I see no logical reason or anything for that. That's crazy. Just destroy a whole person's life. Like they nothing. That is so crazy to me. That's really sad. That's really, really sad. That you want stuff that bad. Well, I guess the entities or whoever just experiment on them and do whatever. It's crazy. Let me see. What time is it? It's 4 in the morning. What the fuck? I was finna watch Bobby Hemmett, but it's 4, y'all. 4. All right, y'all, I'm finna go. All right. that's what we got. We're looking for, y'all. Same bullshit. And just out in the open. Said everything, bring it out in the open. Hope I help y'all. That's what we dealing with. So protect yourself. Ancestors got you. You know, listen to what they say. Intuition is very important. Love y'all.